Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Kyle Maynard video, and today I'm feeling super excited because I haven't done it over a year ago on March 7th, 2019. I did the very first season when it came out. Yes, I'm doing another review for it, another Netflix review, The Umbrella Academy Season 2. Yeah, it just came out not even like on Friday, so I watched all of it during the weekend, and I watched the last episode just a few minutes ago, and by far, I just love the season. It was so freaking good. So I'm going to explain so many things that I liked about it. So first of all, how it was, the first season was based on Vanya being like, you know, the one that caused the apocalypse. Kind of the same thing with season 2, but it was different. So they ended up in the 1960s when John F. Kennedy was still president, and it was around that time when he got assassinated. So there was a couple here, plot twists here and there, and a lot of great action, a lot of interesting stuff that they showed off in this season. I mean, I really enjoyed it, especially how like all of the other the group of number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, 7 is dead. You know, if you guys haven't seen the first season. Yeah, Ben, the guy they named Ben. Vanya was the one that, you know, was actually the one that caused the apocalypse in season 1. And apparently she caused it again in season 2. It actually showed in episode 8/9. So, it was caused by the FBI because they're trying to, you know, well, you know, I don't want to talk too much if you guys haven't seen it, but basically, Vanya got hit by a car when they got all, you know, got transported into the past. She got hit by a car. She lost all her memories, a total memory wipe. So she can't remember who she was until episode, I think it was like episode 8, basically when she was getting interrogated by the FBI agent. How he was asking her, like, who are you? What are you doing in here? Are you a Russian spy? Yada yada yada. And she goes in this big memory trance. She's like, you know, basically it shows like entire area where they're back at the Umbrella Company, but she's having a memory. She basically was, you know, being told by her dad that was, you know, supposed to be dead, but he was actually in this vision telling her to eat the food on a plate that was actually shaped as a brain. It was a brain. She was not really worthy to eat it, but she was being forced to eat it to regain all her memories. But once she at the very end, she did eat it. She remembered everything that she did from the first season, and, you know, everything she did to her family, like how she cut her sister's throat, and she couldn't talk for a year. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of feel bad for Allison because I know just the way she, you know, Vanya acted in season 1, and then she cut her throat with, what was it, the violin thing? I forget what it's called, but don't mind me forget what because I love violins, and I don't remember what. I think it's called a fiddle, right? Yes, fiddle. I think it was called the fiddle. She cut Allison's throat with the fiddle, and she cut like a nice big line. I think that was episode either 8 or 9 from the first season when that happened. And after they got transported into the 1960s, each of the family got transported in different times of the 1960s. So, it was Luther first. He got sent into 1960. And then it was, I think it was Klaus next. He got sent to 1961. And then I think it was Allison, she got sent to 1962, and then it was after, it was, Diego, I think he got sent to 1963, and then the last one was basically like, Vanya. And then she got sent to 1960. I think it was 1964, or maybe, or no, it was late. It was later than that. I think it was like later than 1963 because they all got bumped into around the same time, but they were there because Vanya was there for a couple months in 1963, so she was a couple months until the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Yes, okay, now it's starting to remember, because 1964 it was after when John F. Kennedy got assassinated. So, anyways, but yeah, she was there for a couple months, but a lot of the other family members were there for a good year, especially with Alice, and she was there in the 60s for a good year, and then she got married to a guy named Ray. Apparently he was apparently he's kind of like part of the politician era of like how John F. Kennedy got there. He was technically the one that did the plans of him going around the the roundabout there, and he got and then John F. Kennedy he was technically the one that made that operation happen. And then because apparently with the others. Apparently, Luther was a kind of like a fighter handler to this guy named Jack something. Apparently, he was big in the 1960s as some Jack something. I forget the last name. I couldn't remember at the bottom of my heart. But apparently, he's like a famous wrestler / boxer guy back in the 60s. He was like a high maintenance mafia guy or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but don't get me wrong if I don't remember everything. But it was really good. Basically with Vanya, she got dropped off at a farm because she lost her memories, and kind of interesting because apparently she made a little love interest with the wife of the farm, and the husband Carl didn't know behind their backs. Yeah, Vanya and this little other lady had a little couple kissy scenes, but they're trying to bring a balance between this kind of stuff into shows, because we gotta respect the gay community. We gotta we gotta have some love interest in the show. It's like, okay, and we know Klaus is gay, so we gotta bring another feel for somebody to do the same thing with somebody else. So we gotta get Vanya to be like a bisexual, so she can like guys and girls. Because in the first season, Vanya actually had a boyfriend. So in the first season she had a boyfriend. Okay, in the second season we'll have her date a woman, and they have relationship together. Because they want to space out Vanya's character, right? I guess it probably happened in the comics, because apparently this is a show based on a comic book called, I think, Dark Comics. So I guess it probably happened in the comics, and that's why they brought it into the show. But anyways, it's really good how they spaced out little backstories, like how they got dropped off in the past in the 60s. 5, he showed up at the very end of him getting dropped off in the past. He got dropped off to the point where there was another apocalypse in the 60s. Like, okay, how did this happen? Did we screw up again? And yes, they did screw up again. Because apparently, in the episode 8 and 9, like I said, Vanya got captured by the FBI because Carl, the guy that owns that farm, he had no choice than to tell the authorities. Because apparently, she was trying to take the lady that she loves the most, because she has a kid. She wants to take them back into the future with them, but Carl had a brother-in-law, or brother, kind of thing, because apparently he was a deputy or a sheriff of the police department of where they live, took her in, and she used her powers, attacked the police officer, so the FBI came in and took her in. So the FBI agent in episode 9 was interrogating her, and he put her into this, she put her feet into a tub of water. There's some of those jumper cables next to the metal tin of water. Tortured her with electrocution, trying to get answers where she's from. She accidentally speaks Russian, and she was like, okay, you're a Russian spy, tell us who you really are, yada yada, and it was causing her so much pain. It was building up a freaking time bomb inside of her, and yeah, it technically happened in another apocalypse, and basically, Diego was the only one that figured out what caused it. It was her, because in episode 9, it explains that Diego went to the time institution place where, 5 was trained to be an assassin for so many years. Put by one girl that he really liked, and, had, sexual relations with her. What was her name again? Valerie, something? Valerie something, I don't know. It's kind of hard to process all the names in the show. But basically, he had a love interest, and he betrayed her a couple of times, and kind of a thing. And apparently, that lady, he had a love interest. Apparently, her mother was the handler that caused 5 to kill her parents, because apparently, the handler girl, I don't remember her name by heart, but she was in the first season. She got shot in the head, and then she came alive, and then she got officially dead again. Now she's actually dead. So, yeah, a lot of plot twists. I'm not going to mention a lot of spoilers, but it's a really great show. I really enjoyed it. But the main thing is, there's one thing at the very end of episode 10. I think there's going to be another season because it's the way how it ended. They went back into their original timeline back in 2019, and the Umbrella Company family changed. They must have changed something in the past, and it caused the Umbrella Company to change into a new name. And it's better off if you guys hear it than me explaining it. So let me just say, do this.
That's incredible!
Let me just do this. Let me just turn up a little bit so you guys can hear it. Listen to this part.
Oh, God. What day is it?
April 2nd, 2019. The day after the apocalypse.
So we stopped it.
The day after the apocalypse. So they didn't stop the apocalypse, but they're back in the canon. But here's the weirdest part. Let's just keep on listening.
Yes. In fact, I need several.
I'm in. I should go find Claire.
Oh, come on. One drink.
Why is there a painting of Ben over the mantelpiece?
I knew he would show up eventually.
And their father is alive.
You're alive. Why shouldn't I be? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm just happy that we're home and together again.
Home? This isn't your home.
What are you talking about?
Yeah?
This is the Umbrella Academy.
Wrong again. This is the Sparrow Academy.
The Sparrow Academy. And then there's a whole bunch of new kids up in the rafters there. There's a green box floating. Don't know who. Can't see their faces though. But it shows one guy right here. I'll show you the guy. I'll show you guys this kid that they first see. Yeah, there's a little green box.
Dad, who the hell are these assholes?
Okay, so I'll show you guys. It shows this guy, and then
This is the Umbrella Academy.
Wrong again. This is the Sparrow Academy.
see a little green box?
Dad, who the hell are these assholes?
Yeah. No, I don't want to watch that. But yes, that is in fact the ending of the episode. So that's all we're gonna see. Don't know what's gonna happen with that whole new family of the Sparrow Academy. Didn't see the faces, but we did see that little green box. So I bet there's like a little paradox that must have happened in the past. Somebody must have changed something, so we don't know who exactly did it. Probably, if I had to imagine, it was probably Diego, maybe, because he did go off a couple of times and mess with a lot of things. Same thing with Luther, Allison, and possibly Klaus. So, we don't know who exactly changed what in the 1960s, but we all do know there's going to be a third season, and I can't wait. And I think it's going to be the end of this review, and I'm going to give my rating. I think I'm going to give it a... I'll give it a 4.4 out of 5. Yes. I'm going to give it a 4.4 out of 5. Really great, really awesome. I really enjoyed it. There's a little bit of backstories, like how they got in the 60s. I kind of like that. So there's a couple of things that were like, they were like, But, you know, I think there would be some things they could have changed a little bit, but I don't want to I think I should really break down into details. There's some things that maybe they could have like fixed or something like that, but not right now. Maybe I can do it in another video. But anyways, I really enjoyed it. It was really good. I liked it. So keep up the great work. I'm a loss of words right now. But I really enjoyed it. So thank you guys for watching. And if you guys want to keep up with more Netflix reviews on my channel, hit me down in the comments down below and say more Netflix reviews. I'll be love to do some more. Right now, I've been watching a lot of other new shows like Warrior Nun, Cursed, and a couple other ones. So if you guys want me to do a review for Cursed and Warrior Nun, let me guys know in the comments down below, because I still got episodes to watch for those ones. So if you guys want me to do those ones, let me know. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time on the Comic Making Show next weekend. And keep an eye out for bonus videos, because I think I might do some more during the week possibly. So just keep an eye out, and if I do or not, who knows, I might, possibly. So, wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good night, good afternoon. I'll see you guys next time on the Comic Show on the next video. Peace out, and have a good week.